Hell no, you can't make my day. Hell no, hell no, I don't see it your way. Are you ready for the takeover, sir? Yes, hello, can I take your order?
Yeah, I'm ready for a taco.
May I take your order?
Yeah, I'm ready for a taco.
Okay.
I'm ready for a taco. Matter of fact, let me get two of those. Let me get two of those tacos. What was your question again?
Are you ready for a taco?
Do you guys take food stamps? What about the white girl in the freezer? Yeah, can I apply for the manager job? Okay, in that case, I'll take 2 extra orders of tacos for the light-skinned Negroes.
Awesome. I'd like to thank everybody for waking up this morning. So I'm Sam English, known on YouTube, but you could call me Paris Samwells. And this is the morning after. I'm glad you woke up. Not that you needed anybody to wake you up, because you wanted to wake up, right? And today I wanted to speak about who is man and what is man, as far as relationships, religious belief, political agenda, and I don't know, what is man to you, or what makes you a man? A man could be many things. It could be a donor of sperm, could be that pillar in your life, could be that personality that never wanted to go away as well, as far as what a woman might be looking out for in a man. Would it be like a religious man, an intelligent man, a strong-willed man? But we all know what man is. It is the male version of the human, and of course the woman being the female version of the human. Scientifically speaking, of course, God created everything with his finger. We all know God didn't invent everything with his finger or with his mind or anything. Everything has a scientific rule of a cell. We all know where man originated from: Australopithecus, Sitiba, the caveman. Of course, there are many versions of Australopithecus. I can say it actually. And that's science that has discovered the first man being much like a caveman or an ape or something. And we have the first human being found somewhere near Italy or something. Either way, we all know religious figures have influence on the brain as well as man and woman, and making decisions as those who oppose and manipulate those decision making capabilities that's part of your brain, for whatever higher calling you might have, whether it be a religious venue or something more real and truthful, something a little bit more factual, like politics. Realistically speaking, there's like no such thing as a god or a heaven or a kingdom, simply because if there was such a higher being or a place, crimes would not exist, let alone victims existing like myself. I'm a victim without justice, and I cannot find justice in religion, nor in some political association. So as a non-member of any kind of organization, I find myself very much singled out as a male entity, a non-custodial part of life that I created. Being serious, if you find a man and he's always like falling into scripture, of loss of words, or asking for forgiveness by someone who's invisible, that is a poor trait. That is not a self-made man, or a man that could stand on his own words and character in court, or in law. Um, there are far more criminals and ex-convicts in religion like Christianity than there are any kind of good men. So if you're a woman, if you're looking for a man that that has a criminal past and falls to his knees and somehow is forgiven by somebody who is invisible, but what makes you a man? Um, is it a religious trait that you have? Would that be a good trait to have? You need the power of public to fall back upon in times of your weakness. What is a good trait for a man to have? Would it be a self-made man or a Christian man? We all know Christians have a large membership of criminals and ex-convicts. Reasons why? Possibly because it's a false backbone to what they have done wrong in life. A invisible forgiveness by an invisible being, more like a corporation, and a political tie to a criminal corrupt agenda. Um, it's like asking who is man and what is man. I know what is man. I know what makes a man. The question is, why would you go to a religion to ask for a man, or to ask to find a man? Ronnie Lott recently created a men's retreat where it was just nothing but men. Don't know why. I would want to meet a woman. But Ronnie Lott wanted men, so that's what he had, and not too sure what kind of retreat was it to find a good trait out of a man. I'm not too sure. And to survive a tragedy in life and not ask a invisible entity or an organization for help, let alone receive help from any kind of person, and make it this far as a caring man, a strong man, a self-made man, a man who doesn't know how to quit but has truth and a testimony, if you will. Not a religious testimony, because we've all heard those religious testimonies. It's the same old thing, right? It's just like group therapy. Asking you, do you know where man comes from? And you should know that, because we all know history, right? The Spanish came with their Christian swords and enslaved many Native American. And after killing so many Native American, they decided to bring their African slaves to work the lands, and sold many African slaves to white Europeans in the Americas. The Avenue of Americas, the United States of America. The other white power, if you will, the Spanish caucus, or the Latino caucus, however you might want to see it. We've lost so many jobs to immigration reform, as well as we have NOLO, as well as who sold the American dream of man and his family in a taco. You will be no good in in any state of the United States or a kingdom of make-believe. We have many leaders that have passed away, civil rights leaders and positive leaders, musically and politically. Many of them are still being investigated as conspiracies As the future lies ahead, more evidence have been discovered in many of these cases of assassination, and more and more believers of conspiracy theories believe in the scientific realm more than any other realm. You should really look at the reality of life, and it's really nothing to be blessed with. You need to stand up for your rights, and instead of closing your eyes and falling to your knees with your hands clasped and praising the same old praise, you really need to get up and get out and do something. So as you prepare for a taco or a wake up call or a man, I'll leave you with these words. If you don't believe in yourself more than you believe in God, then what is God good to you as a man if you have no self faith? Hell no, hell no, not today. Hell no, hell no, you can't make my day. Hell no, hell no, I don't see it your way.